Poor Tontatas, they're just going through so much struggles right now. I feel so horrible for the Tontaras. Okay, let's get serious here. So another episode that was mainly focused around the Tontatas. There was a lot of Rebecca stuff as well, so it was kind of like Tontatas and Rebecca. We got a little bit of the continuation of Zoro versus Pika in the beginning, not too much. Also got to see a little more of Luffy and Violet or Viola running and stuff like that. So not too much on the main characters aside from Usopp in this episode, I would argue, because it was just mainly focused again on Rebecca and the Tontatas and some of their struggles, as well as Toy Soldier. Now for starters, Rebecca, seriously, yo, as far as a fighter goes, she's not a fighter. Like, I don't know why they even started calling her. I mean, she was called Gladiator Rebecca because she's been a gladiator for a while and she's been basically sustaining herself, but ultimately she's not a fighter. I mean, look what just happened to her. She finally went for an offensive move and she can't do shit against Diamante. She is clearly outclassed, and ultimately, this isn't much of really a fight. Diamante is just knocking her around. She's there on the floor, bloody as fuck. So Rebecca just ain't cutting the mustard. She really ain't. Like, she looks hot as fuck, but that's as far as it goes. Although I will say, to be honest with you, I think the best part of this episode, hands down, that kind of got me a little bit as well, was the flashback that we got with her and the Toy Soldier and kind of him trying to be a fatherly figure. And we find out in this episode that he was actually Kyros, the statue, the warrior that everybody praised or whatever. So you get to see a little bit more of this dude is the real deal. He is a fucking beast or whatever. So when the thing happened with him and Rebecca and she was just crying and like, come back and everything, the voice actress, while sometimes her voice can come across as annoying, with scenes like that, it really worked when she was just crying and saying, please come back, I just don't want you to hurt yourself and things like that. So it was definitely a really good scene, and hands down one of the best scenes for the past few episodes for that matter, because it was emotional and it helped to showcase as well this weird relationship between this toy and Rebecca, also, hinting that this guy, he's more than meets the eye, and he's the real deal. He's the real McCoy, so to speak. So as far as the Rebecca stuff goes, yeah, she got fucked up in the, tournament right now. She's like knocked out on the ground, and she basically needs Sabo and Bartolomeo to help her out. But as far as like a fighter, she ain't shit. She, it's been shown through and through. At the end of the day, maybe she can fight a couple of fodder, but as far as anybody that's real, she just ain't gonna do it. Like, her offense is shit. She just mainly grew up learning how to defend herself, but not how to go on the offense. And the remainder of the episode was a lot of Tontata stuff, kind of seeing them get fucked up by Trouble. I was like, go Trouble, get rid of these little annoying bastards. Okay, yeah, call it cruel or whatever, but at the end of the day, come on, let's be real. Nobody is just like, oh, I love these Tontatas so much. So when they got fucked up, I was just kind of like, but I did feel a little bit like, okay, a little bit, a tiny smidge of emotion when that one Tontata was like basically the Toy Soldier. He's our leader, he's our commander. And I guess it's because I actually gained some respect for the Toy Soldier after this episode. Well, I knew it in the manga, but as far as the anime version goes, I started to feel again, oh man, yeah, he's fucking awesome. So when the Tontata was explaining like, this is the dude that freed us, this is the dude that is helping us and do everything, if not we would all be enslaved and continuing. So that's probably where the emotional stuff comes from, simply because the Toy Soldier is so fucking awesome, or shall I say Kyros from now on is fucking awesome. So it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying. This guy is fucking dope. Kind of makes you wonder how strong he is exactly. Is he like on some Yonko level? Is he just on some fodder strong level? How strong is Kyros? But seriously, the Tontatas are stupid as fuck. Like, Treble was able to fucking get out all this information by just pulling his leg. Like, Treble and Sugar just tricked the fuck out of them. They got Uso Land's name. They got the Toy Soldiers, the one that's helping him. It's like, that's fucked up. And in all honesty, it's just, it comes to a point where it's way too exaggerated on how stupid they are. And in case you don't know, tonta in Spanish means like an idiot, and tontatas is basically a play on that they're fucking morons. So they really are, like, they're borderline. they're close to that point where it's like, you guys are mentally challenged, right? When you're fucking giving up this info that quick, where's your fucking common sense? And I can't help but think to myself, Usopp, you're hearing this story, you want to help out, you better man the fuck up, and really soon. Shit is about to hit the fan, and you better not cry. You better be what you basically been hyped up to be in New World and start fucking shit up. And with all that being said, fine episode this week. A lot of focus on the Tontatas, Rebecca getting fucked up, but the flashback with Rebecca was really good stuff. I really enjoyed that stuff. And some of the stuff with the Tontatas was alright, mainly with the speech that the last one was giving and kind of revealing that Toy Soldier is Kyros. So it was a fine, maybe like a 6, 6.5 for this week's episode. It wasn't like the biggest pieces of progression, and it wasn't on the characters that we give a fuck about really for the most part. But but it still was advancing stuff within this arc, I guess. And again, that stuff with Rebecca was pretty fucking dope. So I gave it the 6 out of 10. Better than last week's sugar stuff, but still nowhere near what, you know, we would like to be getting at this point. Let me know what you thought of this episode, though. What do you think about the stuff with Rebecca? Again, her flashback was really good, but the present day Rebecca was just like, you're getting knocked out again. Wow. And what did you think about the Tontadas? Were you just crying? Did it break your achy, breaky heart to see them in peril? And you're with us in the episode, but that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm World, and as always, people, have an awesome day.